Hi everybody. I'm going to try this, and this is the first time I've ever done it, and if it works, great. If not, then that's okay too. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this die cut, and you can use words, you can use whatever you want to, and I just need a little sheet of paper, and I'll show you why. Okay. Now, I am not good at embossing powders. I am terribly, terribly messy. So, okay, so we're going to try this. I've turned the fans off. I made the mistake of trying to use embossing powders with the fan on the other day. Believe me, it does not work. Okay, this is my little embossing pad that I have. Okay, I know it actually sucked up some purple color the other day. I'm not worried about that. And what I have is some embossing powder. Okay. And this is, if you want to use words, that's what I'm going to do next. But that would be great too. Let's see, I'm going to put this on here like this and hope I have enough embossing stickiness in this little pad. Then what I'm going to do is, I got this little pad, it wouldn't stay shut, so I've had to tape it. Now, wait a few seconds I'm supposed to wait. And some people put their little items in a bowl and use a little spoon. I don't have that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle embossing powder now on here. Now pretend this is a word, because you know how many times you want to emboss a word or have a word in a certain color, and if you don't have it, then you kind of just make do. All right, I'm going to take this. Now, before I turn on my heating iron, because I am so messy, I'm going to put that back in the jar. And I am going to put the lid on it, because I could see gold blowing all over. Now, what I learned, or heard actually, is when you, now what I'm going to do is move all that out of the way. You can't hold this down, but you can put your tweezers somewhere where it's going to hold it from blowing away. And I'm going to put the heat to it. And watch the embossing powder start to change colors. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm going to let that dry a minute. Okay. Why? Because what I'm going to do, woohoo, it doesn't stay hot long. Okay. I'll put this on here again. Take my embossing pad. Okay. I'm going to emboss it again. And I'm going to do this 3 times. Okay. Another layer of powder. Can you imagine if I had my fan on? I know what happened last time. And believe me, this embossing powder, it itches. Kind of like sand. Okay. Now I'm going to put this back in here. Okay. I'm going to put the lid on. Cover this back up. Keep it from drying out. Bring this over again. Oops. Put my tweezers down. Okay. Now, we can hit it again with the heat. Now you'll notice, if you don't have the super, super fine embossing powder, which this is not. This is the regular. You're going to start getting some little bumps. I don't know if you can see it yet or not. All right. Guess what? We're going to do this another time. And sometimes you have to do it 3 or 4 times is what I'm told. So that's cool. Cool to touch. I'm going to put some more embossing sticky glue stuff on it. Cover that up. Sprinkle. Okay. Okay, pick this up. And I can see why some people put this embossing powder actually in a bowl and use a spoon just to coat it. Their work product. Okay, put this back. Close this up so I don't blow it from here to the end of my messy room. Now, put my tweezers down in between here somewhere. And start embossing. Okay. Isn't that pretty? And look what it does. I'm going to try to hold this up to the camera, and hopefully it will focus in. You know, I'm backwards at this. But look at the raised areas on the leaves. It makes raised areas, and it's just gorgeous. Becomes thicker, and the more coats you add, of course, the thicker it becomes. So if you're doing sentiments or whatever you're doing, this is just an extra way. Instead of using 2 or 3 layers of paper, you can just emboss it as many times as you want and make it as thick as you want. Okay, let's see if I can get it up here real close. There we go. Hope you can see the depth of that. Okay. Whoops. Okay, guys. Thank you for being here and for letting me try this new tip with you. Have fun. Hi, this is just a follow-up. I found a sentiment that was just done out of paper, and I put 3 coats of the embossing powder on it last night. And as you can see, okay, let me get focused here, how thick it is. Isn't that pretty? And the more coats you add, the thicker and more defined your sentiments become. Anyway, I just wanted to, this is sending hugs to you and yours.